1 year after breakup update. Honestly, life only got worse for me. So today would have been our 7-year anniversary, and in a couple weeks will be the 1 year since she broke up with me. Yes, she cheated on me and dumped me barely a couple weeks after we celebrated our 6-year anniversary. Long story short, she's always been avoidant and inattentive. I was putting in the majority of the work in the relationship. I cooked for us every day, I was doing the majority of cleaning, I always planned our dates, I took care of her cat more than she did, etc. She slowly checked out of the relationship and became obsessed with a particular MMORPG. The more I tried to communicate with her that I was burnt out from putting in 90% of the effort, the more she checked out. She became friends with a guy in her guild who quickly made it apparent that he did not respect our relationship. And my ex engaged in this emotional affair because it was easier and made her feel good. I was willing to work past it since it was only emotional affair. I tried to make it very clear that I didn't want to control her, but this whole friendship makes me really uncomfortable, and I'm not okay with it. She just continued to drag her feet, and I don't know about you, but it shouldn't take you 3 days worth of conversations to be like him, who is more important to me. My boyfriend of 6 years who lives with me and cooks and cleans for me, or some random guy I've only known for a month through an online video game. Well, after waiting 3 days for her to finally do something, I put my foot down. I set a firm boundary saying it was either him or me. Well, she didn't take that well and flipped it on me, trying to say I was backing her into a corner and that it was unfair of me to make her pick between the two. And in fact, she's leaving because she's realized she's no longer happy in the relationship and it has absolutely nothing to do with this other guy. Anyways, not long after dumping me, she started dating the guy. Shocker, I know. She cheated on me and left me for a guy she barely knew for a month through an online video game. And to top it off, she basically kicked me out of the home that I was taking care of for us, because I don't make enough money to cover both our halves of rent, but she has a trust fund and can. I basically didn't have a choice and got kicked out of my own home. So the post 1 year update, life only got worse for me. For a few months I was homeless trying to find a place to live. I finally found room for rent in my area, but the housemates kinda suck and there's not even proper heating, which sucked during the winter. But it's the only place I could find in my area that was affordable. Then my car started having problems and it cost all of my savings and put me in several $1,000s of credit card debt. Then I tried killing myself, got sent to the hospital and psych ward, and there I realized even more that I don't really have any real friends and no sort of support group. So this is my life, alone and depressed every day. I've tried dating again, only to find dating apps to be so demoralizing. So far I've been ghosted or stood up 6 times now. All I do is work and try paying off this credit card debt, hoping my car doesn't break down again. I hate living in this room because it's a constant reminder of the home I lost. I hate my life.